side, but reacted and still made the tackle, but not before Boykin get some valuable yardage. A little easier for Greg than it was at Northwestern. Northwestern and Illinois fought to a 0-0 tie yesterday. But I guess it was pretty hot down there. I guess it's been about 95, 100 in Chicago and Illinois lately.
That artificial turf, it can really heat up. Second down 3 as Boykin picked up 7 yards on that carry. The fake into the middle to Boykin. DeBerg going long for O.J. and overthrows him down the near sideline at the 15-yard line. Terry Schmidt was back there covering.
Tommy Hart put some pressure on. That was a sign of inexperience as DeBerg threw right into the Bear coverage that time. Schmidt laid off deep, and the linebackers and O.J. came downfield out of the backfield, and they were just waiting for it. They threw right into the coverage that time.
Dave Williams comes into the backfield for the San Francisco 49ers on third down. Let's call it 3 for the first down. Nose of the ball is just outside the Bear 45. San Francisco leading 10-9. Just under 7 minutes left in the third period. Solomon to the left side. LeCount to the right. You know, they also got rid of Gene Washington, who wasn't a shabby receiver. DeBerg's pass is blocked, tipped in the middle of the line, and Osborne couldn't find it, or he would have had himself an interception.
He had it once, twice, but couldn't quite hang on. As the Bears are going more and more to a 4-man front there, even defense. There's Osborne, 68. Watch him put his hand up right here. There it is. Get it, get it. Nope, he says, I tried.
Fourth down for the 49ers. Connell kicking with a little better field position than he had a moment ago. This time he'll take the snap at his 40. Steve Schubert is deep. Good snap. Near sideline kick bounces at the 15-yard line. It's a 49er bounce and goes out inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. So the Chicago Bears will get the football back. They trail by 1 with 6:38 left to play in the third period.
Inside Firestone's newest.
Bears ball, 1st and 10 from their 13-yard line as we return to play here at Candlestick Park in San Francisco. There's Greg Latta, the tight end, and look at those goggles he's got on, John.
That's Flash Gordon. He's got orange rim glasses because he doesn't catch too many passes, and he said, I want people to know I'm around so that when they do see me, they can see that flash of orange. So we'll see if he catches one before the day's over.
If nothing else, he'll scare everybody in the secondary to death. Looks like something from outer space coming at him. 1st and 10 for the Bears. That was Latta who shifted from the right side to the left side. The pitch to Walter Payton. Pickup of 3 to the 16-yard line. Danny Bunds, number 57, makes the stop.
Let's take a look at Walter Payton's running style as he takes this ball, just reaches out with his hands and grabs it, and then when he runs, he doesn't put it away. He just holds it like a loaf of bread, cuts back. Cedric Hardman did a good job of turning Walter back in, and then the San Francisco pursuit from the other side came in to stop him.
54 yards rushing so far for Payton. 49ers done a pretty good job in shutting him down. So they go the other way to Harper, and Harper's out for the first down as he clears the 25 to the 26, and again it's Bunds, the middle linebacker, who makes the stop.
This is the best 1-2 tandem in the NFL last year. 2,300 yards between Harper and Payton, and Rowland does a nice job of getting the first down. Finally, Danny Bunds brings him down, number 57. That's where they may make some of the yards now if they switch off to Payton, because obviously they are geared to stop Payton.
Harper tied his career high of 93 yards rushing last week against St. Louis. Payton sets himself on the wing off to the right side. Threw it behind him and almost intercepted. Or in front of him, I should say. Number 24 is Chuck Christ, a one-time New Orleans Saint who came out here in a trade for Skip Vanderbund a few weeks back.
That was the kind of situation where Payton got hurt last time during the exhibition season, catching a pass when he is concentrating on the ball and cannot protect himself from being hit. That's what the Bears are basically trying to avoid, to get him in that kind of a situation. But football is football, and you can't avoid it sometimes.
Mike Cobb has come into the ball game at tight end. There's a book on Bob Avellini so far, who has not had a particularly good afternoon. Great job by Harper, escaping tacklers at the line of scrimmage. Not beyond the 30 to the 32-yard line, but well short of the first down. And Christ had to come up from the secondary to make the stop.
The 49ers put a real blitz on that time. They brought in a couple of linebackers, Jimmy Carr style, But Harper broke the tackle and got some valuable yardage. Overall, I'd say the 49ers have been fairly conservative, considering that Carr is their defensive coordinator who coached at Minnesota, with the Bears, with Detroit. He's been all over.
3rd and 5 for the Bears at their 31-yard line as they try to keep this drive going. They trail by 1 point, 10-9. Avellini blitzes on. Good protection, gets the pass away. A battle for the ball, and it's incomplete. Joe Harris, number 50, the linebacker, was out there contesting for San Francisco as the Bears sent the running backs out. And Harris did a good job preventing the interception and forcing Chicago to punt.
Harris is another one of those young players that the 49ers have. Joe Thomas really went, their average is 2 years per man career.
Freddie Solomon, the deep man. Bob Parsons, good average this afternoon. Here's another great kick. Really put it up there. Solomon fading way back to his 15-yard line. Solomon at the 20. Trying to get to the sidelines. That gets to the 25. And had he been able to get by one gentleman, that being John Skibinski, number 30, he could have set sail down that sideline for a while.
If he'd had a tearaway jersey, he would have gotten away. Skibinski hung in there, got a hold of him in one hand, threw him down.
Bjorn Borg and Jimmy Connors coming up next on CBS. As soon as we finish the ball game, we'll switch directly to Flushing Meadow in New York and bring you the men's final of the U.S. Open Championships, climaxing 2 great weeks of tennis on CBS. 1st and 10, San Francisco. 49ers at their 25. Steve DeBerg is the quarterback. O.J. Simpson. That's 9 yards. Boy, he pops through there quickly.
Back against the grain. He sees the pileup, cuts back almost like a counter, and finds the hole, collides with Hicks, but gets through, and finally brought down by 2 or 3 Chicago Bears. There's Spensic. He gets an assisted tackle there.
49ers just short of the first down. 2nd down, less than a yard from the 35 in their own end of the field. Boykin out to the 38-yard line. That's more than enough for the first down. Clock continues to move. 3.5 minutes left to play in the 3rd period. Doug Buffone made the stop that time. It's a good look at the ex-Northwestern star. Played his high school football in Ohio. I remember doing an all-star game in Ohio that Greg Boykin participated in down at Campton. First and 10. 49ers at their 38-yard line. Simpson, look out. Well, he scares you every time he gets the football. After the 46 that time, Gary Campbell made the stop.
Good running by O.J. He almost broke that further because he had Walt Downing in front of Gary Campbell. Downing threw his block, but Campbell played off it and made the tackle, but not before O.J. could get a few yards.
Downing, another fine rookie offensive lineman for San Francisco, one of their top draft picks. 2nd and 2. San Francisco at its 46. Solomon to the right side, LeCount to the left. Everybody moved, but DeBerg never got the ball.
I saw at least 5 handkerchiefs go down on that play.
Illegal procedure against San Francisco will cost him 5 yards. Probably Greg Boykin, the running back, was the main culprit.
False start, 62, offense, 2nd down.
Well, that would be Walt Downing. You make a good play one play, and you mess up on the next. Typical rookie, right?
That's considered 500, right?
2nd and 7. 49ers are back to their 42-yard line. Larry Jones has committed a wide receiver. They give it to the Juice. And he is jammed up at the line of scrimmage. We get a flag dropped in the defensive secondary. Gary Fensick came up to make the stop. Let's see what this one was about. It will be against San Francisco, and the preliminary indication would be holding. It's unusual you get that flag thrown that deep in the secondary for a holding call on the offensive team. Buffone having the options explained to him. I think he's going to play forever.
Doug Buffone has quite a distinction. he opened a restaurant discotheque in Las Vegas, Nevada, with no slot machines, no gambling. Can you believe that in Las Vegas?
That is unusual. Here's the call from the referee.
Holding, number 81, offense, still second down.
Now, the reason that flag was thrown in the secondary was because the holding call was against the tight end, Ken McAfee. So the second penalty on this series, slowing down the 49ers now, moves the ball back to the 31-yard line. It is now second down at 17. Here's the blitz by the Bears. Look out. DeBerg tries to get it away. Boykin can't hold it at the 40-yard line.
The blitz came. You see Reeves, 57, coming along, and Doug Buffon, number 55, jammed Boykin within the 5-yard area. And then Boykin came off the jam and could not make the grab, although it hit him in the hands. And according to the rule book, if it hits you in the hands, it should be there, right?
That's what they say.
Supposed to catch it.
That's what they told you when you played?
Yes.
Third down, 17. San Francisco at its 31-yard line. LeCount to the right side. Freddie Solomon to the left. The rookie, Steve DeBerg. Standard rush this time of the Bears. He goes long for LeCount. Uh-oh. That will cost him. That'll be a face guarding call that time, as the defensive back was beaten rather badly. Schmidt was down there, and so was Doug Plank, but they were not playing the ball at all. They had no idea, I don't think, where the ball was.
Actually, Schmidt wasn't beat all that badly. It's just that he had his back turned and didn't react when the offensive receiver turned for the ball. And at that time, he obstructed the view of the receiver, and I'd have to say it was a legitimate call, but when the offensive receiver turned to make the catch, Schmidt should have turned at the same time.
That was a 3rd and 17 play. The pass interference call means the 49ers have a first down at the Bear 34. So there's a big break. Could be a turning point in this game. We're late now in the third period with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. San Francisco leading 10-9. DeBerg hands off to O.J., and he is caught at the line of scrimmage. Good, tough defense by Terry Schmidt that time, who came up to make the force. And that will be, for all intents and purposes, no gain.
O.J. Simpson, one of the more popular football players ever to play this game, and he's really a popular national figure. He has that rare commodity that men like him, women like him, young kids like him. Depending, no matter what your income level, he has appeal to every segment of our population, and not all people are that fortunate. He's just such a popular man.
You know, O.J. plays, you figure, 2 more years, and he will eclipse Jim Brown's all-time career rushing record of 12,000 yards plus. 2nd and 10. DeBerg near sideline to LeCount, and LeCount goes out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Picked up 5 of the 10 that they needed. Again, it was Schmidt over there. But O.J. coming into this season had just over 10,000 career yards, and Brown's record was just over 12,000. So O.J. would need about roughly 2,100 yards, and you figure that's got to be a season and a half certainly worth of work. I doubt seriously, even with the 16 games, if he can hit 2,100 yards, that would be an average of around 125 or 30 a game. Third down, 5 from the 30. Little razzle-dazzle here. Solomon takes the handoff on the reverse, goes to the 25, and Solomon looks like he's got the first down at the 23-yard line. Virgil Livers came up from the secondary to make the stop on speedy Freddie Solomon.
They brought Dave Williams in at a running back spot, which maybe could have been a tip-off. He hands off. Here comes Solomon back the other way, and it was wide open. I'm surprised he didn't get more yardage. There's DeBerg out front, the quarterback. Everybody's looking for somebody to hit, but Virgil Livers gets up there and makes the tackle, but not before the 49ers got a first down.
They're at the Bear 23-yard line. Again, a blitz. Simpson takes the handoff to the 15. O.J. inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. First down, San Francisco. Virgil Livers made the stop as Simpson tried to cut inside the 10. Looked like he might have lost his footing.
The Bears, Tom Hicks was caught on the blitz that time, and O.J. went through the hole. Watch him slip as he cuts back. They do not like the surface here, and you're going to see it right here as he cuts back and loses his footing just before he gets hit. And down he goes as Virgil Livers credited with the tackle, but the 49ers on the 8-yard line.
Fine drive here by San Francisco, which started back at their 26. It's now reached the Bear 8. First down, goal to go. DeBerg gives it to Simpson, and Simpson is jammed at the 10-yard line. O.J. is now approaching the century mark. He's got 95 yards rushing, but he's already carried 22 times. There's the gun, and that is the end of the third quarter with the score. The 49ers 10 and the Bears 9. We now pause for a word from your local station. Frank Lieber with Johnny Morris, Candlestick Park in San Francisco. Final period of play about to get underway, and the 49ers are knocking on the door. They'll have a second down, goal to go from the Bear 9. That last charge by Simpson lost it. So for those of you keeping track, O.J. now 22 carries for 94 yards. Peyton has 18 carries for 54 yards. Here come the 49ers. LeCount wide to the left side. Freddie Solomon is split to the right. Steve DeBerg calling signals as they send Solomon in motion. DeBerg back to throw. It's McAfee at the 5, and we get a flag as he is ridden out of bounds over on the far side by Gary Fensick. Number 45, big Ken McAfee. Second generation NFL star.
There may be a penalty against McAfee on this play. I'm not sure what the call would be. It could be offensive pass interference. That did collide as he came downfield. And if the defender has established his position, the offensive man is supposed to alter his path. But I'm not sure that was the call.
It will go against San Francisco, as you can see. And moves it back to the 19-yard line. Here it is.
Offensive pass interference, number 81. Still second down.
Not bad, John. Not bad.
I never did like the rule.
But you know it when you see it, obviously.
Yes, I've been called a few times for the same thing.
So it is now second down, goal to go from the 19-yard line after the 10-yard walk-off. And DeBerg in a passing situation here. Drops back into the pocket. Quick throw is almost intercepted by Hicks, who came darting across in front of O.J. Simpson, the intended receiver. And a fourth quarter score in that New England-St. Louis game. The Patriots look like they're on the way to winning their first and perhaps handing Bud Wilkinson his second loss of the season.
Bud Wilkinson is still looking for a New England short list.
That's right. I tell you, look at the Cardinals' schedule. It is conceivable they could go to almost mid-season without winning a game because their first half schedule is that tough.
They have to play Dallas twice in the next 5 weeks, I think.
Third down. Goal to go. 49ers at the 19 of the Bears. DeBerg. He's got LeCount at the 12. And LeCount is to the 9-yard line where this drive originally started. Doug Plank made the stop.
This is what Joe Thomas and Pete McCauley are talking about, a live arm for DeBerg. He fires that ball right back in there as LeCount comes in, threads the needle between all the Bears, and almost has the first down. It's fourth down and 1.5. And I don't know. When you're ahead by 1, a field goal would give you a 4-point lead, and they're going to go for it because that means the Bears would have to score at least a touchdown to beat them.
Al Wersching hit a 44-yarder earlier. This attempt will be from the 17, so it'd make it a 27-yard field goal attempt. Scott Bull puts it down. Wersching's kick is good. So once again, that means that the Bears are a touchdown away from overtaking the 49ers instead of a field goal. We'll be back in just a moment.